Hi, welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the movie Jumanji: The Next Level. It's the sequel to Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, which released a couple years ago. So, all the same cast members from that movie returns along with new additions like Danny DeVito and also Danny Glover. And that makes for an interesting mix of characters. So, if you haven't seen that Jumanji from a couple years ago, please do so. It's a fun movie. Now, let's get back on track with this new movie, shall we? So, the movie story follows Spencer as he gets sucked into the video game world of Jumanji once again. And his friends have to rescue him, of course. But not only does his friends go into the world of Jumanji to rescue him, but also his grandfather, played by Danny DeVito, and his former restaurant co-owner, Milo Walker, played by Danny Glover, also gets sucked into the world of Jumanji as well. So what's really interesting, that there is a character swap in this new sequel for the avatars played by The Rock, Jack Black, Karen Gillan, and Kevin Hart. So for instance, The Rock is acting like Danny DeVito, Jack Black is acting like the actor that plays Fridge, and Kevin Hart is acting like Danny Glover, and so on. It's ridiculously funny, but it just shows how dynamic all of their acting capabilities are, and just definitely makes for a fun time. The action set pieces were fun, but also over the top as well. Something that a video game would be like. So this movie really likes to poke fun at the idea of being a video game movie without being an actual game, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. You have the life counter on their arm, the display of their strengths and weaknesses, the NPC. NPC is a non-playable character, if you're not familiar with that acronym. And that NPC introduces them to the world of Jumanji and what their new adventure is. Let's talk about that. Their adventure is sort of the same and different at the same time, so to speak. They have to restore another gem, like they did in the previous movie. So this time, the gem is orange and has to be shown to the sun to restore Jumanji. So in essence, it's kind of like copying off of someone's homework, but having to change it up to prevent from being caught. Does it bother me? A little bit, but what are you going to do? So just like the previous movie from a couple years ago, the villain in this sequel is lackluster, underwhelming, and very forgettable. You simply could have the movie without him, and could have just made the movie feel like an obstacle course, and it would still have been the same. Other than that, this is still an entertaining movie. The energy from all the actors in this movie were ambitiously fun. You could definitely feel like they had a great time working on this movie. Also, there is a mid-credit scene, so stick around for a little bit after the movie is over. I give this movie a B. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to keep up with my real reviews.